It was 1970. The band, Hawk, the original Afro-rock band from Johannesburg, South Africa, featuring Dave Oz-Ornelis, vocals, Mark Spook Khan, guitar, Richard Johnson, bass, Bramwell Herber, drums, and me, Keith Hutchinson, sax, flute and percussion. A time of explosive concerts across southern Africa, in every city, town and dorpy across the land, travelling in a VW Combi, as one did, with a sunburst painted boldly on both sides of the van. You couldn't miss it. It was full, almost packed to the top with gear, Altec PA bins, guitar and bass stacks, speakers, amps and a lot of African drums and percussion. And 5 crazy musos packed in there also. 2 or 3 up front, and the others squeezing in between the gear. Sheer luxury. 'Tis the life of an Afro rock star, of course. Yeah, right. We moved at speeds I don't want to mention. Scary indeed. Young and foolhardy were we. Just wanted to play music. Play in a band. Tour the country. It was a time of sweat and incredible shows everywhere Hawk went and played. We had 400 cold drink cans with a few pebbles sealed inside to make shakers that we threw to the audience, pounding drums on stage and all the shaking cans, stomping feet, clapping hands, and thousands of chanting voices, sweating bodies, dancing, writhing, reeling this way and that to the savage force of the African pulsating thunderous beat that came in wave upon wave of exhilarating explosions. It was amazing to be there and be part of it with the band and the audience as one. What a time. We all lived and rehearsed on Paddock Farm, northern Joburg, which had 8 acres of land in School Road, Morningside, for the monthly princely sum of 280 rand. The area now is very upmarket, but back in 70 we used to look out at night and see a twinkling light in the distance of another farm. Hard to believe when you see it now. And so it was during those heady days that 5 crazy musos conceived and wrote the story of a rogue elephant that terrorized the people of the Kraal of Taka. This was African Day. It became our first album, apparently sold very well. I received 70 rand in royalties. Wow. And another plate full of cabbage and mayo. They should put it on a menu at a few Johannesburg restaurants. A delicacy for sure. You'll love it. In fact, just add Brussels sprouts to secure perfection. This is how it was in the days of Hawk. But I digress. Not unusual. Back to African Day. It started like this. The friction drum droned to the touch of my hands, and out of the darkness came forth the amazing, unique voice of Dave. It's dark and still in the chief's village, protected by the mountains of the great southern regions of Africa. Drums echo through the valley as the first fingers of light paint the sky with the fresh colours of morning. And so the day begins. To Dave, Mark, Richard and Bram, thank you for the amazing journey that we shared. May Hawk fly forever.